talk about your bike, bro. Hey, tell us
What's
who you
up,
are,
y'all?
man.
So I'm Power Man. I got a YouTube channel called Under the Helmet with Power. So my channel is focused on mostly riding, of course, a lot of traveling, and I get a lot of miles on my 2021 CVO Black Hole. I was just talking with Andre here. Check out his channel, Ride to the Sun. So he was interested in my T-bar setup. Curious about if my gauge was blocking, you know, my infotainment system. And he threw the leg over. And Andre, what did you think, like when you threw the leg over?
Well, I actually think it's a great setup. At first, I was thinking I wouldn't be able to see over the ball, over the dash, the gauges. So, and that's not so. It's actually a great view. And I'll show you guys later once we finish talking about the bike. It's actually a great setup. So, what made you think of doing this like this?
Back and forth. Like I was your traditional biker. I had some big bars on there, the pullbacks at first, but I kind of like to be a little bit different, as you can see, like with the setup of the bike, because some people might argue like, hey, it's a damn CVO, dude, why you did what you did with it? But it's my bike, my money, so I do what I want to do and get it to the way I want to have it. So like I've done a lot of things with my suspension. A lot of people don't notice that I actually upgraded my front brakes to the radial calipers, monos there. So I got a lot of stopping power because I do got a big engine with a lot of power. So you got to be able to stop this thing. Fork brace to alleviate some of that wobble. I do like to get aggressive in turns. So that's what made me lean more towards that T-bar setup and just having that. That's what I heard a lot about when it came to T-bars. Just a lot of people say, hey, I feel like I got more control with the bike. I was back and forth too. I was one of them people, I don't like T-bars. I like them. I don't like, I was going back and forth, man. So one day I just bit the bullet and said, the hell with it. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And I have never looked back, and I am very pleased and happy that I did it.
This power plant. What is this thing right here you got going?
So it's 131, stage 4. I mean, you can see it on there.
Wow.
There is things I've done to it, like out of the crate, you get some things, but I've added some stuff to it to get a little bit more bite out of it, if you will.
What sort of things you think?
Different cam, a bigger air intake, a bigger manifold on there versus what came with the kit.
This air intake looks silly, man. This thing is awesome.
So trash. Did my little spin on that little red ring in there just to kind of add to the flavor.
That is nice.
Yeah.
So that's your little accent that you added.
Yeah, yeah. It was silver, so like I just
that's
went the cheap way and went to Lowe's and bought some spray paint, some high temperature spray paint.
Hey,
it's been
look,
holding up pretty good.
It worked.
Yeah.
It worked. It still looks good. How long has it been in there like that?
Shoot, almost 2 years.
Oh
now.
man, so did you put clear over that or just?
I didn't even put no clears, just that high temperature spray paint.
That's it.
So,
that's it.
Yeah, it's been holding up. So sometimes you can go a little cheap on some stuff to save yourself some money.
What about the suspension? I see you all.
Oh, so yeah, I did the Olin Screaming Eagles in the back, man, and let me tell you, I did have Legends. Nothing wrong with the Legends. I came up with got a good deal on these right here.
Disabled veteran, thank you for your service.
Oh yeah, thank you. Got a good deal on these, and I say, you know what, I'm gonna try these out. I know they give you a lot more options when it comes to suspension.
So these are the ones off the Harley catalog, right?
Yes,
Screaming Eagle.
Yes.
Nice.
And let me tell you, man, like if you watch one of my videos, it's like no joke. Like I am very impressed with just the way that felt. Like because I do have Legends up front, so I guess they talking to each other very well.
Yeah.
Like I mean.
Because I had the rears before I had the fronts, and once I put the fronts on,
then
everything was in concert.
Oh, yeah.
Everything was in concert. It wasn't like it was before. It was kind of like a wobble sometimes. But now,
let me tell y'all something about a misconception about shocks, right? A lot of people think like, hey, I'm gonna throw some shocks on, and if I hit a bump now, I'm not gonna feel the bump. Like it's a motorcycle, guys. You're still gonna feel a bump. You still may get that jarring thing, but where you notice the big differences is when you're taking your turns, and then those longer rides do feel like better, you know, like it's handling just the road better. It feels like your bike is stuck to the road much gooder.
I agree.
Exactly.
I agree,
Yeah.
Powers. I think that's good advice. Also, I don't think most people understand that they gotta set their sag.
You got to set that too. And then I always ask people, like,
Right.
they'll come in, they may buy some shocks, and they say, man, it feels the same as stock. Now I say, have you done anything to the shock? Have you made any adjustments? Have you tried to do something different?
You gotta set it.
Yeah, you got to find that perfect setting for you and the way you ride. That's when you start.
And if
to
you
notice
ride with
the
a passenger, you gotta find that setting too.
Yep. So even when I load my bike down on my trips, like I'll change my settings. Like I'll make it like extra soft because I'm carrying more weight back there. But when I'm riding by myself, I have it stiff as hell. Most people probably won't like that, but I love it like that. So
Happy as we go. What would you say was your best mod to this bike? Given that he was already a CVO, top of the line, cream of the crop, what would you say was your best mod outside of the engine?
outside of that, I wasn't gonna even say the engine.
Oh, really?
I wasn't gonna say the engine.
Because this is a good looking bike, Powers.
My best mod, man, I would say is suspension, bro.
Is it suspension?
It's the suspension, man.
You know what? That's what I was gonna say,
Yeah.
because I think out of everything I've done, that's what I said I should have done that first.
I should have done that first. I had a bike previously. I used to chase audio first. This one I did the opposite. Like I chased my engine first.
Powers, did you know you're matching your bike today?
I do. Just look.
I was like, maybe he didn't know. He just so happy.
But yeah,
Well,
so
that's
yeah,
what's up.
suspension, man. If I was just like starting over again, anything, I'll be suspension, engine, and then sound. Like,
I love the brakes, man. I love the brakes. You could tell it's quality stuff. What was just in case anyone wants to know, what was the maker again?
So I got Brembo, and I'm probably
Oh,
gonna
that's
say
all Brembo then.
the rotors itself. I'm gonna say this name wrong. Is Gaffer?
Oh, Gaffer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
right? Yeah.
I love the carbon fiber.
Well,
Front
shorty,
fender. It's
the
good.
only bad thing I can say about the shorty, y'all, if y'all gonna get one, you will throw more dirt up on your frame there. So just be aware of that.
You just gotta keep that clean.
Yeah. But I had to get the shorty in order for it to work with this brace right here. So.
We bypassed your exhaust. I know people are gonna ask about your exhaust. That black chrome is hot, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
That's the new hot.
Yeah.
That is nice.
I was going back and forth on it because I was like, oh, the bike is kind of blacked out. Do I want to go chrome? But I think the chrome, this black chrome, plays like an illusion with you. Like it's like,
you don't know if it's
chrome?
black. You don't know if
Is
it's.
it chrome? So
It looks good, Powers.
yeah.
It looks good. I like it. I noticed you went longer because before you had one like mine with the 3/4. So did you notice? Did you lose anything in the bottom end, the top end?
No. Actually, I was able to gain a little bit more because like the longer the pipe, the better that back pressure is and stuff. So versus like if I were to keep the shorter pipe versus a long, like is it a dramatic loss? No. But you will get better power gains with a longer pipe. So
Right.
next time I get a pipe, it might be all the way back. All the way out of there.
That's funny. How does she sound, man? I know they're gonna wanna know how it sounds.
The pipe?
Yeah.
Okay.
How does she sound? We're gonna stand back here. All right.
You ready?
Yep.
Appreciate it, man.
Good looking bike.
Covered in pollen.
Covered in pollen. You're right. It's that time of the year. Go on and tell them, man, to subscribe to both you and Ride to the Sun.
Hey, if y'all haven't subscribed to Ride to the Sun or Under the Helmet with Power, y'all need to subscribe. We're going to have some things coming y'all way.
That's
Stay
what's
tuned.
up.
Stay
That's
tuned.
what's up.
Subscribe.
That's what's up.